Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you more updates coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. He updated Biafrans again. Biafra Liberation Army are neutralizing zoo terrorists that came to kill Biafrans with their armored tanks. They're resisting them. We're putting the whole world on notice. They can't win this war. They're bringing to Biafra land. Chukwuka Biama is with us. Unity is not by force. Stay on your own, let me stay on my own. It's not by force to be together. Marriage is not by force. Never wanted to be in that contraption. We're forced to be there. We have endured the humiliation and intimidation, the marginalization, the unnecessary unprovoked killings of Biafrans in that contraption for 110 years. Now we want to stay on our own. They turned our call for freedom or exit from that contraption to war. But we are resisting them. They can't take over our land and they can't subdue us in our own land. So here, Biafra Prime Minister updated Biafrans. He said that Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized 2 more armored tanks of the Nigeria Terrorist Army, today being 15th of February 2024. And there is a comment I will read for you here. Before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. And please turn in once you get notification. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So we must continue. Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa said that our gallant men has neutralized 2 more armored tanks of the Nigeria Terrorist Army that came to kill Biafrans. We also saw the video how they lined up, but scared to cross the red line. These killers in army uniform are needed in the north, where terrorist bandits are terrorizing, killing, and sacking people from their communities and relocating their own families. But they are in Biafra land, looking for what is not looking for them. Only last month, 200 Nigerians has been killed, but they are in southeast with the armor tank. In Plateau, 200 people have been killed only in January. Only last month, 200 Nigerians, but they are in southeast, lined up with armor tank and helos and all their equipment and their ammunition, looking for what is not looking for them. But the Wotowoto promise will continue because we have told them to withdraw all these killers in army uniform. 2 more armor tanks down. Not only these 2, a lot. So here, this comment is from Aliyah Melissa Humble, and Biafra Prime Minister posted it. He says, one man called Wazobia FM last night and was like, IPOB buyed almost 400 security personnel in Imo State and Anambra State. That's a Biafra Liberation Army. Imo State and Anambra State within 2 to 3 days and burnt down over 7 armor cars. One called and was claiming that he is talking from the bush where he was hiding. Mono be small thing. Wazobia FM last night, and when the journalist asked them why Imo and Anambra State journalists aren't covering it. Okay, why Anambra State journalists are not covering all the things? And they said the journalists collected bribe. That's why they are silent and never wanted to. Oh, really? We all are aware. Are you people just knowing that? We are aware. The zoo got a media brand envelope. They don't report all these things. They don't report all these things. They keep lying to themselves. But in no time, nobody will tell them to report the actual happenings, the war going on in Biafra land. The silent war they are bringing to Biafra land. That is why we will keep putting the whole world on notice, for them to know why we must exit that contraption. Unity is not by force. We have called on them. We called on them for years. Provided all the evidence of the atrocities of Nigeria Army and Nigeria government in Biafra land. Did they do anything? They keep bribing them not to say anything. But right now, we are not crying anymore. We're defending our land and protecting our people because that is the only land we have. We can't go to, we don't have that mentality of going to other people's land and claiming it as our own. We don't have that mentality. Just we like investing, developing wherever we are. Or the other people, those that don't reason like humans, says it as a taking over or claiming the land. Or they see us as oh, you people are domineering, but we are not. That is why we will keep fighting to defend our land, because that is the only land we have. The Wotowoto promise will continue, because we have told them to leave Biafra land. We're not dragging Nigeria with them. Call for freedom is not a call for war. It's not a call for war. The unity is not by force. So Biafra Liberation Army, all Biafra forces resisting these killers in army uniform. You push to continue because everywhere, so that they will know that we are not playing, we are not joking. They keep buying billions of arms and the jets, fighter jets from USA, while Nigerians are suffering, buying arms to fight indigenous people that ask for nothing. Nigeria government keeps buying arms to fight indigenous people that ask for nothing but freedom. When Nigerians are crying and they're lamenting over the hardship, is it by force to be in Nigeria? It's not by force. Divide the country. Let everybody go their separate ways. Let indigenous people of Biafra go. We are hated in that contraption for no reason. Because we are not the kind of people the Fulanese and the Britain can subdue, take over their land. That is why they hate us. We are not that kind of people. You can't take over our land because that's the only land we have. We don't have any other place. You people can't take over Biafra land and expect us to go to other people's land and start dragging their own land with them or start claiming their own land with them. They always tell us in that Nigeria, oh, go to Southeast. Southeast is landlocked. Southeast is a dot in the circle. Southeast is... Now we want to exit. They don't want us to exit. So you ask yourself, what exactly do they want from us? They want to subdue us in our own land, take over our land. You see all these things happening in the north? How the Fulani bandit, they promised one part of the zoo. They imported from other African, they are foot soldiers. Nigeria Fulani government went to other African countries and imported Fulani headsmen terrorists. They are foot soldiers into Nigeria and promised them one part of Nigeria if they help them conquer Southeast or take over Southeast. Fulani terrorist headsmen were occupying our forests and bushes before now, raping our old mothers in our own land, butchering our people in the farm, which we all saw the videos and the pictures of all these atrocities. Indigenous side in Biafra land. We keep crying and calling on the world powers, on international communities, oh, come to our rescue, UN, USA, EU. We called all of them. Did they do anything? They kept on killing us. Invading Biafra land, bombarding Biafra land, invading villages, setting buildings ablaze, destroying properties, destroying means of livelihood of our people. Before now, we keep crying, making videos, pleading on world powers or international communities, UN, EU, USA to come to our rescue without knowing that it's USA government selling arms and ammunition for them to kill Biafrans in Biafra land. The people who were calling to come to our rescue were the ones sponsoring and selling arms to them because of our natural resources. But right now, the tables have turned though. They are now the ones feeling the heat. The Wotowoto promise is massive. That is why Musa was lamenting, crying, how Biafra Liberation Army are not humans. We told them that they can't defeat a volunteer army and they can't win this very war. We're fighting for our right. We can't have all it takes to build ourselves and we are suffering, being impoverished in our own land. We have oil, we have crude oil. There is nothing we don't have in Biafra land, and that is why they don't want to let us go. It's not our fault. That is what Chukwu Kika Biama, God in heaven, blessed us with. So you can't force us to be in Nigeria with you while you keep killing us, marginalizing us in our own land. While you keep fighting to subdue us in our own land. Well, those of you kicking against Biafra should know that when the Fulanese come, those you people are sabotaging our effort for, they will not exclude you. You are among us. It's just that you choose to work with your oppressors. You choose to be a saboteur. You choose to be a betrayer. You choose to be a traitor. And if you think those you are sabotaging your people for will love you, keep deceiving yourself. They hate you and they find out they saw that you are weak to fight for your freedom. They can subdue you. That is why they approach you. They ask you, oh, go and get us this information. Do you even know that these people have started disguising themselves? What they did in 1967, wearing Biafra Biafra soldiers uniform. They tried it again. Go to Biafra Prime Minister's page and see what happened to them. This is not 1967, not 1970. This is 2024. They can't win this war. They wore Biafra Liberation uniform thinking they can succeed. They received Wotowoto promise. You will see how they were all scattered everywhere. In our bushes. Or in our bush. We told them. So Biafra Prime Minister, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you, because if not for you, the Fulanese and their master pretend would have succeeded with their evil plan of subduing Biafrans and taking over Biafra land. That is what those career agitators wanted when they betrayed us. So our leader started telling our gallant men to leave our forest, to leave the bushes and go back to their houses. They'll call their name on air. They will be ambushed and killed. And they will still come back on air and announce it. Because those they ambushed and killed refused to work for the oppressors. They refused to work for Southeastern politicians, like some of them are working for them right now. Some of them have been neutralized. Since you choose to work for the oppressors, look at Biafra land. Look at the way our land is. No company, no infrastructure, nothing. And we have oil, we have all it takes. The same thing Saudi Arabia are using to build themselves, and Dubai, all the countries that have oil. We can't do it in our own land. Because we'll have set of a fools that don't want us to have all those things. They choose to fill their own. They will food, even if it's pouring on the floor, they want to continue stealing, looting, while their people keep suffering. Okay. I'm happy that Chukwu Okike Abiama proved to them that he's still that Chukwu Okike Abiama pray me henine. Our leader always call upon. They can't win this war. I will keep telling them that. So let me read this comment for you. Somebody said, Biafra Prime Minister, if not for you, where would Biafrans be today? If not for you, who would have saved Biafrans' life if not for you? Simon Ekpa, Biafrans, thank you for the good work you are doing for them. This is the question some of you insulting him, calling him names. We are not telling you people not to do, because those things will give him more energy, more strength, more courage to keep doing what he's doing, because if he's not doing the right thing, you people will not be panicking and you people will not be insulting him. So you people should keep on while we are here, backing him up, because he's doing the needful. This is the new dimension Madike talked about. Those of you never believed. Said, go and listen to Simon Ekpa, he's bringing a new dimension. Because if not for him, they would have succeeded. Do you imagine those that claim to be in charge of the struggle telling our gallant men, oh, leave the bushes, go back to your houses. And if you refuse working for the oppressors, going back to your houses is them calling you, oh, we have, this person is calling us to come and work. If you refuse, they mention your name on air, you'll be ambushed and killed, and they will come back on air and announce it. If not for the Fulani terrorist headsmen, bandit, killing and raping our old mothers before now, they would have come back. Their Fulani foot soldiers would have returned to Biafra bushes and forest and continue raping our old mothers and butchering our people in the farm. If not for Biafra Prime Minister and our gallant men that Chukwu Okike Abiama is using to defend Biafra land, people will keep panicking. The more the neutralization, the more closer we get to the redeclaration of the United States of Biafra. Legitimate governors and the representatives will be taken unawares. So they should keep playing with without reading the sign. Hanahakota sign. Hanahakota sign. Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. That is why we keep telling them that they can't win this very war. The northern elders will not talk now, that they are jointly sending many armored tanks and the Boko Haram Fulani Caliphate in Nigeria military uniforms to Biafra land to kill Biafrans. Very soon, they will also cry when none of them fail to return to the north. In this suicide mission, came to Biafra, they will soon start lamenting. They will soon start lamenting. Those of you thinking, oh, it's just post. You saw the videos, right? Oh, okay. You also saw how we videoed them from up. It's not from the zoo. The video is not from the zoo army. It's from us. That is for you to know that we are aware and we know where they are in Biafra land. Kuchu no na there. What the kuchu na there? Una hakota sign. Ah, okay. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. Biafra Prime Minister said that two armor tanks has been taken down by Biafra Liberation Army. More Tèrrøríst armor tank Two more. Not you saw somebody said that the person that called said 7. So calculate it, 2 to 3 days. Calculate it how many days Biafra Prime Minister has been bringing updates. Araga Bandiara, even Arabala and Zuba, both the Boko Harams had integrate. They think that they are the only ones that have monopoly in violence. I equate them. Agurahana Arani Bitu. I equate no name. I'm sure he equate already no name. We are defending our land and we are not hiding the defense of our land. Biafra land belongs to us. The world or in the international communities failed to do the needful. We are doing it. And they can't say that we did not call on them or we did not give them evidence of these atrocities and genocide going on in Biafra land that we are resisting now. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. Biafra Prime Minister, our gallant man, Chukwu Kikabiama, will continue to be with you people. And they continue to give you people victory in all fronts against the enemies. More strength, more courage, more Chukwu Kikabiama's protection. Thank you all.